Hi, I'm Peter Jones, Chartered Surveyor, author and property investor. And in this short series of videos we're looking at goal setting and how we can use goal setting to help us to achieve the things that we really want to achieve, particularly in property. And in the last video we were examining goals and we recognised that all successful people set goals, whether they realise it or not, whether they consciously set goals or not, and they work towards a particular pattern of achieving those goals, which we're going to look at in this series of videos. And we also recognise that for many of us, setting goals is actually quite difficult, particularly when it comes to setting property goals, and we're going to be addressing that issue in a later video. But in this video, I just want to differentiate between goal setting and New Year's resolutions and have a look at what it is that actually makes a goal a goal. So, for example, there are certain characteristics that a New Year's resolution will have, such as, the first thing I'd say is New Year's resolutions happen at New Year, hence the name. But why? Because if we're going to set goals, goal setting should be an ongoing process. It shouldn't be limited by a particular date or event. It's something we should be doing as an ongoing thing, and we should be constantly reviewing and tweaking and updating and setting new goals, particularly as we achieve goals, and tick them off our list. Secondly, New Year's resolutions tend to be negative. It tends to be all about giving something up, like I'm going to give up smoking or I'm going to lose weight or whatever. It's negative. Whereas a goal, a good goal, is something positive. It's about achieving, about creating, about doing something, about making something, about earning something. It's all very positive and not at all negative. Thirdly, New Year's resolutions often aren't written. Often it's just wishful thinking, really. And without being written and without a written plan to back them up, there's usually no chance of them ever succeeding. And that's the fourth element. Without being backed by a purposeful plan, usually a New Year's resolution has no chance of success. Now, by contrast, goals should be positive. They should be about doing something. They should be framed in the present tense as if you've already achieved them. And they should be in writing, because as we saw in the last video, just merely writing a goal down makes you 39.5% more likely to achieve it. If you then go on and review your goals daily because they're in writing, and even better, rewrite your goals every day. Even better than that, rewrite your goals twice a day, in the morning and in the evening before you go to sleep. Your subconscious and your unconscious will become so focused on achieving your goal, you'll become so purposeful around your goals, that you will achieve them. That's the amazing thing. Now, the thing about psychology in this is very important, because as human beings we are essentially goal-setting and goal-seeking creatures. We have the capability of thinking and imagining and being able to set ourselves tasks to achieve, something which, one of the many things which differentiates us from the rest of the animal kingdom. But we can actually do this. And so in a very real sense, human beings have evolved to be goal-seeking creatures, so we should be using that fundamental part of our psychology in order to progress where we are and to help us to achieve the things that we want to achieve. So, in the next video, I'm going to be talking about how to actually set our goals and looking at some of the difficulties around setting goals so that we can smash through those and make sure that we can set our goals. But as I said in the first video, I recognise and understand that for many of us setting goals is tricky, particularly when it comes to property, and I'm going to address that in a later video. But because I know that setting property goals can be tricky, I've developed a resource, and I'm going to leave a link to it below this video. It's called Goal Setting to Property Success in 5 Simple Steps, and it takes you through how to set goals in a property context and then how to plan for their achievement. Very valuable resource if you struggle to set property goals, and when setting property goals I know a lot of people don't even know where to start. The other thing which I'd mention as well, of course, is that as a book buyer of mine, you're also eligible for special discounted rates on a one-on-one coaching session with myself. So if you want personal mentoring, if you want to set your goals, and then if you want somebody to A, hold you accountable to those goals, but B, help you to plan to achieve those goals, then do get in touch. Click the link. The link below will take you to a hidden page on my website, which you won't find if you go to my website and look at the usual menu. It's not there. It's a special hidden link which is only for book buyers of mine, so that you can take the special rate. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. We'll be looking at how to set our goals in more detail.